my daughter soul. I have seen the little white stars. Shout out to my nigga, Babyface from Four Trade Gangster, Damian Washington. We had about 19 fights coming up as kids. We used to whoop each other's ass. We never knocked each other out. I've never been sat on my pockets. I never had nobody put their feet on me and stomp me out, and I've never been knocked out. I have definitely seen the white stars on about 5-6 occasions in a fight, but I've never been knocked out, bro. I don't know what nigga trips is on. But once again, I'm going to be real. You are the biggest name in the game. And the fact that somebody said they knocked Wack out, it has you talking about it. So that lets you know. So what you need to do, is go head on. Let's do what we've been talking about. Since my name got that much clout, and let's make a real move.
No. Wait, you gotta realize.
No, for real, because bro, everybody.
Wack, your name does ring bells, of course.
If you want people to look at you, say Wack's name. Just say whatever, right? You gonna get that. But why is it always? I didn't have these altercations, bro, in places that's heavily populated, and it's never no footage.
Well, AD also said he said he talked to you about it, and like he confirmed that y'all got down and he just didn't know the result. I guess everybody's trying to figure out, you know what I mean? Because AD right now is jacking that he gave China Mac the beats. So he said
China Mac what?
He said he gave China Mac the beats. He won. He got the better of that altercation, but he looked like he's confirming that you and Sharp got busy. I don't know how that happened.
Where we had a fight, so Sharp knocked me out. Sharp saying he knocked me out.
No, well, Sharp ain't say nothing.
What, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you because you my brothers. You ready?
Yeah.
You my brother, so I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Sharp hit me want to run a play, right?
Yeah.
I said, what's up? He tell me the play he run. And see, I'm going to tell you why I'm exposing it, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes niggas go too far. I say, what play you want to run? Matter of fact, look, listen. I'm going to keep it so real with you, I'm going to send you. Hold on, bro, because, one thing about me, I like to keep my credibility good with my brother.
Caldego.
I'm going to send you the fake audio on the fake pull-up that we was putting together.
Caldego.
See, listen. He asked me to put together a play. I say, man, what's the play? He wanted to make it look like we had a little scuffle or whatever. I said, all right, cool, run your play. Right? But now that you calling me saying that the man said he knocked me out.
Nah, he ain't say he knocked you out, but like when
now I got it.
No, when he's asked about it, you know what I mean, he kind of, like, yo, like, you know.
No, I got it. Now I got to expose the play. I mean, you saying you knocked me out. Like, I was going to let you run your little.
That's what.
Man, ain't that some ish, man. It's coffee on the vid. Y'all hear that, man? Wack100 exposing the flunkery. But at the same time, Wack was taking part in this. This is just crazy, man. I was just jumping around a little bit. That wasn't the whole audio. Y'all can go check it out. Wack actually contacts one of his Team 100 individuals, a female, right? And, they play the actual audio, and the female took part in it, where she's like, it's crazy. Like, she's like, yo, Wack, ain't that dude right there that you was just getting into it with? And then they play like some audio of Wack talking ish and a scrap going on, and Wack even was saying that originally they took the audio from when he fought them two white dudes, and he was like, yo, people are gonna recognize that, so they went and got some other audio. They even went as far like, yo, this footage won't pass. Let's get this footage where it was just two dudes tussling on the ground and everything. And it's like, this is just crazy, man. This just shows you the way it goes in the blogosphere, man. When cats be like, yo, I'm too real. I'm cut from a different cloth. I come from this world. Like, this internet ish is too fake. Y'all on some other ish. Like, look, we got Wack, the OG, right? And all that. And then you got Sharp. He always talking some real high-powered pimp-ish and all that. He's always talking some real high power pimp-ish and like, yo, time is money. I'm the truth. I don't play around. You even heard him when he was talking about the situation when, you know, he was playing it off like he got the best of Wack, and they were like, oh, yo, Sharp got some squabbles, man. AD and I was talking to him. He's like, man, I done kept these buttery motherfuckers for 30 plus years or whatever. Like, yo, stop it. Everyone's playing these games in the blogosphere. Just like I told y'all before with Wack having the game footage or that situation. You guys can check the video I made about with Sharp, you know, where Wack trolled the whole world and have everyone thinking he got into a scrap with Mike Tyson, and then everyone tunes into the podcast and nothing happened, you know? It's like everyone's just flucking around playing in the blogosphere, man. But you know, Wack's putting it out there like, yo, he's the one that came up with the idea for the play. I mean, Wack was down to go along with it, but he's saying Sharp initiated it all, right? So we hear Sharp and Wack going at it on the clubhouse, like, yo, family, you supposed to be better than this, man. Yo, what's up with that called Dago-ish? That ish is funny as fuck, right? But it goes down like that in Clubhouse where they're arguing, and then behind the scenes, Wack says Sharp hit him like, yo, let's run a play on everyone. Let's make it look like we got it in a scuffle. And the only reason we're finding out that was fake and that was fluckery is because Wack don't like the way Sharp was playing it. Sharp was making it sound or wasn't correcting people when people were like, oh, that means Sharp knocked him out. Like, this is just all funny style, if you ask me. And listen, I let y'all know all the time I'm no gangster. None of that. I'm coffee. I'm a square. I'm an internet nerd. I've been around the block, though. Don't you get it twisted, you son of a bitch. Damn, I had to pause this and lost my train of thought, man. Point was, like, everyone's playing these games, man. Like, what do you know? Like I said, these dudes is supposed to be real street official dudes. They act like all this internet-ish is lame and corny, but then they're putting together plays like this, man. Think about it, man. That's crazy. Real talk. Remember Sharp was telling everyone, me and Wack already got down. Fuck you. He got the footage. Ask him about it. Smiling like, oh, yo, everyone's gonna think I got hands and I'm the realest, and it's just all some make-believe, man. Like, hey, everyone's just trying to get that momentum and blow up in the blogosphere. But I don't know, I'm just looking at this ish like, man, you can't trust ish, these motherfuckers say. And again, real G's, real street motherfuckers, I don't think they would do shit like this. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you guys think about it. Yo, then real quick too, guys, you see, as yesterday, more 6ix9ine footage came out. It was brutal too. They was fucking this man up, kicking him all in the face, busting him in the head. And you see Wack is saying, yo, you know, initially he was wishing, when the original footage dropped, he was telling 6ix9ine like, yo, I wish you a speedy recovery. He's a good dude. Very, very sympathetic for Tekashi. Well, now with the additional footage, he's saying this is a W for 6ix9ine because he walked out of there. He's like, yo, there was 3 dudes stomping him out, this, that, and the third. He walked out of there, so this is a W for 6ix9ine. And it's like, yo, back when the Benny the Butcher, Freddie Gibbs-ish happened, that's what, like, how Gibbs was trying to play it. Like, yo, I'm good. I still got my jewelry, which later we found out that wasn't true. The main piece we see Gibbs with, he still had, but one of them smaller joints got snatched off his neck. We seen Benny had it, you know? But, like, people try to play it like that, like, oh, because they didn't, like, what? They got to body someone or it's an L? I mean, I'm not advocating for anybody to get jumped, but is this really a W for 6ix9ine? Didn't fight back, on the ground, rolling around, looking pathetic. You know, all that I'm untouchable-ish. Not true, you know? But I don't know. So Wack says it's a W because he's still walking. Comment, y'all. Let me know what you guys think.
Joe, you got the album coming out, correct? Huh? I'm asking you a question. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Almost be funneled. It's like,
What do you
I
wish
could
I was
just
about?
like watch you for like a day.
Wow. I just asked you a question and you fucking talking. What are you talking about, my nigga?
You're pretty interesting.
Yo, what's wrong with this dude, son?
Because I think you're interesting. I'm just saying I think you're interesting.
Yo, what is wrong with this dude, son? Yo!
Why are you screaming in the mic?
Because I asked you a fucking question, my nigga. What are you talking about, son? What's wrong with this dude? No, what? What is he talking about?
Are you going to continue to scream in this
I'm
mic?
asking you a question. What is wrong with you, son?
Are you going to continue to scream in this
I'm
mic?
asking you a question. What is wrong with you, son?
Okay, we should end this.
No, Joe, what projects do you have going on right now?
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, son?
We should end this, though.
Nah, son.
Ready?
This nigga's crazy, son. Let's end this shit.
You good?
I'm asking this nigga
All right.
a fucking question.
All right, that was
He's playing
taxi.
top and
That was
fucking
taxi.
therapy shit on me, son. Like, don't do that to me, son.
Having tax, I
This
appreciate
nigga's
you.
retarded, son.
We should end
Come
this.
on.
Thank you so
What the fuck,
much.
son? What type of shit is this, son? What type of shit?
Thank you for inviting
What
me
is
here.
wrong with this dude?
I tax.
Oh, I'm confused.
I appreciate the
I'm
opportunity.
confused. Like, son, come on, son.
I'm gonna
I
go.
can't believe y'all don't know each other.
What is wrong with this retarded? This nigga's retarded, yo. How do you speak to this dude, yo?
Y'all.
Yo, that was some classic footage there. You guys remember that? Joe Budden and Taxstone, the most uncomfortable, awkward ending to a podcast ever. Like, he's like, yo, what's wrong with this dude, man? And then Joe, even after, we should end this. We should end this. And then Tax like, let's end this. Joe does the old, thank you for inviting me. Thanks for you for inviting me on your platform and all that. Like, come on, Joey, stop it. Joe Budden, a troll, man. Joe Budden, a troll, is some hilarious-ish right there. But what happened was Joe had got mad because Taxstone asked him about a previous domestic case that he caught. And Joe, after that, started not answering questions and everything. I don't know, man. I thought it was funny. But what is not funny, Taxstone convicted. The verdict is in. He beat one of the cases. Let's see. This is what it was. It's not guilty on second-degree murder, but guilty on manslaughter in the first. Guilty, I'm sorry, hold on. My bad. Not guilty, murder in the second. Guilty, manslaughter in the first. Not guilty, attempted second-degree murder. Guilty, assault in the first. Oh, so there was 3 counts of assault in the first, 2 guilty, 1 not guilty. So I don't know, man. Altogether, what is it? 9 charges. What are they saying he's looking at, man? Tex was found not guilty of the more serious charge of murder and the attempt in the second degree. He will be sentenced next month. I don't know, like, yo, I haven't been following this case that long, closely, right? Because the case been dragging on forever, as well as Troy Ave's case. But I thought this was a Fed case. Like, I'm rushing this video out to y'all, but I thought this was a Fed case. But some people are saying it's a state case. I don't know, man. But Tax definitely looking at some time. But also, he got a lot of time in. I want to say, I heard some people yesterday saying 7. I don't know, is it more like 5, 6? I don't know, but he been sitting for a minute. So, what do you guys think? Like, Wack and them, I heard talking about this as well as other people. And like always, when it comes to these, multiple convictions, it really comes down to if the judge is going to run the sentence wild or not. If it's concurrent, it's really like you're only doing one sentence, whatever's the longest sentence. But if they run them wild where it's sentence on top of sentence ran consecutive, ooh, that's no good, man. But I don't even have all the math in front of me of what exactly he's looking at. If y'all do, leave it below. Again, I just rushed this one out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do on J Coffee Talk. I'm always looking for y'all to engage, but just playing that piece of that podcast and everything, I'm just looking at this like, damn, this was a shame, because I was a fan of Taxstone. I don't know, for those out there, let me know if you flucked with his content or not, but it was really early in me getting interested in podcasting, and it was really interesting early in just podcasting in the hip hop world. Like, Taxstone was one of the first dudes in the game, and then we found out he was kind of like Charlemagne's man. Charlemagne was always like, yo, we met, and he came up to me talking about, yo, one of them dudes that snuffed you, talking about, can I get a drop? He headbutted a bullet. I don't know. So it was like that's how we got in Charlemagne's good graces. He got in front of him, he met him, and he started talking about that, and built a relationship. Saw the podcast thing as an open lane, and I thought it was dope. He's got a lot of classic episodes, man. The Beanie Siegel episode after Beanie Siegel got knocked out, man, which was a shame to see. Beans older, not in the greatest health, and that TV Bay dude stalled off on him, knocked him out after the whole game, Meat Mill beef. He had Beans on there right after that, and he just more or less let Beanie Siegel get a lot off his chest, a lot of other great episodes, but before he could even really get to his full potential and momentum, he got arrested, and it was just wild to hear, because there's another situation where we're seeing Street Ish in the blogosphere, cross over, because we saw him dissing Troy Ave and other people who were affiliated with Troy Ave and stuff like that in the blogosphere. And then when we hear he gets picked up and we already knew about the Irving Plaza situation. Then when we find out that it was comment, y'all, does anyone else remember that back when Tax first got up and you heard about the case and they had DNA on a weapon and you're like, damn, Taxstone was out here wilding like that. Yo, you were about if Tax never went away, man, he might be one of the biggest in the game right now, because now we know, and everyone got a podcast, and Taxstone was early on it, but it is what it is, man. He's locked up, still active on Twitter and all that. Taxstone still in the blogosphere, but comment, guys. It's a damn shame, man. So that'll conclude it. Sharp gets exposed by Wack, faking the funk, putting together a Hollywood production. Just ran his mouth too much and got exposed. That's crazy, man. I'm telling you, I'm looking at Sharp all different. Wack, I already felt would do some ish like this, but it's just crazy. And then Wack saying 6ix9ine really gets the W in this situation, and Taxstone sentencing next month. Thanks for watching. It's Coffee signing out. Much love, y'all. And we had a great live stream last night. That was a lot of fun, guys. I'm up out of here.